Hello vaping chums, thank you very much for joining me. Today we are doing a quick vlog to let you know what's coming up, what's going down, what's been happening, what's not been happening. Let me have a vape first and then we're going to get into it. Right, so you will see, for those regular viewers amongst you, we now have a new vape room. Very happy about this, very happy about it. Still got a super squeaky chair, mind, but the vape room, fabulous. So we've moved house. I've now got a different space to work in. I've got access to all my stuff and gubbins and shit. So that's cool. I've got a few bits of my past floating around as well. Hence you see the guitars. And I found, when we were moving house, I found a proper old school skateboard that I used to skate with back in the day. I'm 41 now, so when I was 15, 16, the Mike Vallely board barnyard thing that I've got down there was the tits back in the day. So any of you old school skaters may remember that. But aside from all of that, all my vape gear is nice and easily accessible. I've got everything to hand and it's awesome. I've got things like I've invested in a little tripody thing for my up and closies, which is splendid because previously I had a kind of a flexible thing, so as soon as I touched the desk it all went to piss. I've got a new computer, well, new to me at least, still rocking the Mac Loving, which is super, but otherwise it's all good to go. Now since the house move, I have moved from fibre optic to regular basically snail mail broadband connection, so it's running super slow. So this is going to be interesting to see how long this takes to upload. So I'm going to try and keep it reasonably short today. Now, what have we got coming up? Hang on. I don't know whether to have a drink or a vape. I'm just too excited. What have we got coming up? Well, you'll see that I'm vaping on the Beyond Vape Silo Beast, so that review is coming up. I'm going to be recording that today, so I'll be able to have that up and running shortly. What else have we got? I've made notes for a change. It's very exciting. Trying to be professional, having a good old go, possibly failing, but you know, we'll try with it. The Mutation V4, Mutation X V4. I've got that by the side of me. That's just come out of the old Sonic Cleaner. Nice to see that I'm still not able to focus. There we go. Look, so that bad boy, that's coming up for review. Hopefully I'll get around to doing that today. We'll see how long it takes things to process from the Silo review. I've got a Heat Vape review coming up. So both the Heat Vape Invader, which is that bad boy, which makes you really either think of a Transformer's naughty parts or makes you want to say, I'm Batman. Could go either way. We've got that, and I've also got the V-Mesh from Heat Vape to review. I'm going to put both of those in together because I will be spending more time on one than the other. I haven't really got any juice. I've got a lot of juice here, but I'm still kind of working through some of that to really find out the what's good and what's not. But what I have got, and I will be coming up with, is just a brief Epicloud from Namba Juice review with Strawberry Circus and Donut Pounder, as well as one from the new Grim Cult line, which is not bad at all. So that's going to be exciting. Now, because of the house move this month, it's meant that finances are a bit low, and because very rarely do I get sent anything for review, I'm happy to go out and purchase items, and because of that, the house move means that a bit of a drain on the old resources. So hardware wise, it could be a little bit of a lean month this month, but we're going to see how that progresses, and we've got some exciting things coming up next month, that's for sure. But otherwise, this may give me the opportunity to do a couple of the starter videos that I talked about some time ago. And I'm still intent on doing that, just throwing out a couple of vids there that will give starting vapors a little bit more of a, hopefully, a more of an up-to-date kind of understanding of what there is to start your vaping journey on, what kind of terminology is used, and how you should progress within that. And I'm going to try and cover a fair few different aspects of it in a nice and easily manageable, easily understandable kind of way, even though I can't get my words out all the time, but who knows. We'll see how we get on with that. So this month I think those are going to happen. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, I don't have a great deal of extra news, just the whole house thing, super exciting. Oh, I'll tell you what I do have. Also, regular viewers may remember that I've mentioned before about having been in quite a lot of pain recently. I had a bulging disc. I managed to have is a bulging disc a slip disc? Anyway, a knackered disc in my back. And that's been causing me all manner of problems. And I haven't been able to really walk without a stick for best part of 3 months. Luckily, kept the looks though, so that's not all bad. But the doctors and consultants and so on have been, I've had facet injections into the spine, and those of you that have had those will know that that's not pleasant. And all manner of bits and bobs, all manner of medication, and still been in agony. So, as a last ditch attempt to try and achieve something, the other day I went, actually, today's Sunday, and on Friday I went to see an acupuncturist, and it was magic. It was, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I've never really been one for looking into kind of alternative therapy, but this guy put like 5 needles in my hand and 1 in my arm, left it there for a little bit, and then said, stand up, stood up, not an ounce of pain. Unbelievable. I've been suffering with it for months. Haven't been able to ride my bike, haven't been able to go out and have a good time with my pals. But no, it's crazy. Today it's come back a little bit, or the last couple of days it's been coming back a little bit on the pain front, but considerably better than it was. And now I've got a bunch of sessions booked up. So I don't know if you really care about that, but if you've been suffering from anything like that, don't discount acupuncture. It seems to work bloody well. So yeah, it's aces all round, and it's England and there's sun in the sky. There's sun in the sky. It's so good. Summer's coming. It's starting to get uncomfortably warm in the evening. You know, if you're in the States or anywhere like that, pretty much everyone thinks that it rains all the time in the UK, and a lot of the time it does. But we're a hardy bunch, and we persevere through it with a smile on our faces and a skip in our step. But now the sun's out, so we'll go from everyone complaining about it raining too much to everybody complaining that it's too warm. But what can you do? I like warm. It's good. Warm is good. And it's a nice sunshine. It's the sun's out there. Oh, blue in the sky. Blue skies. Oh, so good. Anyway, I have really strayed away from vaping. Let me just have a little think to see if there's anything that I should be telling you. I'm starting a few boxes coming up soon that will be some vaping biker boxes that are going to be available, just parallel 18650s. But you guys aren't going to be wanting to know about that. There is, thanks to Mark Todd from Todd's Reviews, there will be a review coming up of the Wotofo Phantom mod, which I'm very excited about. That'll be superb. Oh, I know one thing that I haven't reviewed. Hey, check this out. No, I'm not going to stand up. Don't know if any of you have seen these little boxes. These little squonk boxes with the atomizer that comes with it. Now, I believe these are clones, but I can't actually see the original. But there's a little squonk box, bolt in there, battery goes in the other side. It's super cheap and cheerful. I mean, I think this was, I can't remember now, I think it's something like $26 or $24 or something like that. And as a starting squonker, to kind of see if you like the idea of squonking and what it's all about, I'm stunned about this. I think it would crack if you sneezed while you were holding it, and it would probably fall apart. But as a straightforward, straight away, easy, cheap and cheerful squonker, Marvellous. I got this off Focal e-cig, I think. But I think most of the Chinese companies are selling them. But they do a black one and a white one. And mega cheap, but cracking little units. Really, really super little units. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? No, I think we've pretty much covered most of those things by now. Yeah, I think we're pretty much covered there, boys and girls. So, with nothing else jumping out at me, still haven't managed to get a haircut. Tell you, shaving the head made life so much easier. No, I think that's it covered. Right, so I told you I was going to try and keep this one nice and short and sweet, and that I think I've done at just under 11 minutes. So thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and check out some of the other videos. If you've got anything you'd like me to go into in any further detail, let me know. Equally, if there's anything that you'd like me to review, then let me know, and if I can afford it, I'll go out and buy it and review it especially for you. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Keep living the dream, everybody, and have it large.